Hello guys, welcome back to the Football Network. Today, having a little bit of a different video. No matches are going to be played. Obviously, we've come back off the back of our most successful season ever, winning the Premier League, winning the Community Shield, winning the FA Cup and winning the Champions League. Ridiculous really, but now we're up, the season's ended, we're recovering, everyone's on holiday and getting ready for the next season. But I'm going to share with you guys a little bit of a reflection on the years we've had at Oxford United and kind of go from like the beginning, our best 11, having a little look through the squad and just generally looking around the club because I haven't really shown too much of that other than the matches. So let's have a look at our best 11 and just generally take a look at the club overview screen. So you can see here that our continental reputation, is continental, and we are 4.5 stars now. We were 4 stars this season. The season's just gone now. We're this. You can see here, £797 million is our 797. Sorry, did I say 977? I don't know. I'm going crazy. But we're valued at that money. Our finances are rich. Our stadium's actually getting expanded as well. That just happened naturally. The board were like, "Yep, we want to make the stadium bigger," and we're improving some facilities as well. Our legends here: John Aldridge, Joey Beauchamp, Ron Atkinson, Jim Smith, and myself. Football Network in there as well, along with some of our other players like Angelino. You can see there as the icons. Can we see any of our other players in there? I'm just trying to have a look now. I'm not too sure. Thomas Herrera there. You can see him. I may have just missed a couple out, but yeah, we've. This is that kind of club information. You can see the graph down here of our history of going up the leagues, stuff to first positions and things like that. Lovely greatness. Obviously, we took over the club here, and we just kind of shot up the leagues as you go along, really. But let's just take a look at the in a little bit more detail. Sorry, you can see all of our icons there, legends. And favoured personnel: O'Dowda, Ravel Morrison, Iheanacho, Izawa, Osorio, Lewis Graben still in there, and Martin Odegaard. We'll have a look at the best 11s and stuff in a sec, but you can see some more of our stuff. Average ticket price of £40, average season ticket price of £702. Not too bad actually, I guess. We haven't actually formed any other rivals over the time of kind of being in the Premier League and stuff, but maybe that will happen if we win some more titles and stuff. But let's take a look at our best 11s then. So our overall best 11 is this. Ortola is the goalkeeper there. Let's just take a look at him. Adrian Ortola making 150 appearances for the club in all competitions there, you can see. He is our best 11 goalkeeper. You can see here, Ortola, what a legend. We brought him in for £175,000 in our first season in the Premier League, and really enjoyed using him. Of course, he made that incredible save in the Champions League final most recently. If you haven't seen that episode, do go and check it out. It is a great one. And yeah, you can see Ortola's really developed as a goalkeeper since he's been here, and really pleased to have him at the club. So at right back we have Brian Lenihan, of course, still at Oxford United. Didn't get as much game time last season, but how many appearances has he made for us now? 170 appearances, scoring 1 goal in his time at the club. Again, quite a nice right back. We got him in on a free transfer. We had him on loan for a bit from Hull, and then we decided to sign him on a free at the end because he'd done really, really well in the seasons and consistently performed pretty well. Even though the appearances have dropped off, he's actually done pretty good in the time we've had him, and you can see his stats here. He's been a regular for the Irish team, 17 caps for them. And yeah, not a bad player at all to have. Then we have Rafael Calvé making, how many appearances? 174 appearances for the club, scoring 7 goals. If we remember correctly, he actually joined us way back in League 2 on loan from Brentford. We then signed him when we got into League 1, and he's kind of been a big figure of our team up until this season, really, where he has been out on loan at our affiliate club, Luton. But yeah, you can see joining us all the way back in League 2, doing very, very well, consistently being in the team. He's been out on loan, as I said, this year, but still a very, very nice centre-back. You can see some of his defensive stats here, technicals, mentals. Really, really good player, and I think I'm going to keep him at the club as well. Then here we have Brendan Galloway, another player that joined us in our first Premier League season, making 138 appearances in all competitions for the club, scoring 1 goal, and of course playing a lot last season as well. Really nice player, Brendan Galloway. I'd recommend picking him up. He's quite cheap to get really in FM, and I managed to pick him up for, how much was it now? £3.2 million in our first Premier League season, and of course has been playing a lot of matches for us. Doing quite well this season, not so well, but he's played a lot of games and he's done quite a good job. Obviously, he's taken us to the title, so it's helped us there. But really nice physicals, a very well-rounded player, quite confident on the ball as well. And yeah, very nice player indeed. Angelino then making 187 appearances for the club, scoring 3 goals. And yeah, another player that we kind of got from Manchester City. Obviously, we had that affiliation with them up until we got into the Premier League, of course. Angelino, been a real figure of this side over the years. We signed him for £625,000 after him being out on loan at us in the Championship. Playing pretty much every game. He played pretty much every game this season as well. Doing really well. You can see in the average ratings here. Got 5 assists in his first Premier League season. Done really, really well for us. But you can see here now he's valued at £24.5 million. A really quick left back. 17 acceleration you can see there, and 17 pace as well. And likes to get forward. And has got a very nice delivery on him as well. So Angelino, very pleased to have him. Great player at the club. And I don't think he's capped at international level yet, but hopefully he can get a call up very soon. Then in our midfield we have John Lundstram, of course, still at the team. 218 appearances in all competition for John, and still playing in the first team now. And really quite an incredible player for us. Club captain, great stats, really well rounded, very consistent across the board. And yeah, you can just see here, he even played for Oxford United way back, well, even before I was managing here, and still plays with them in real life now. Played a lot in our first season and has really just kind of made appearances throughout. He made 18 appearances this season in the Premier League. Just a very consistent performer, and has done very well for us over the years. We can see him now valued at £17 million. He hasn't actually got an international call-up, but he has made youth appearances before. But yeah, as you can see, a very, very well-rounded player. Then we have Stephen Hewitt, who's made 122 appearances for scoring 11 goals over the years. He is now at Plymouth Argyle. Stephen Hewitt, I really enjoyed using him actually when we had him in the time at the club. You can see some really nice stats. Passing was something that I really was attracted to when we first got him, if you remember. That was kind of the main pull towards him, along with some other technical stats. Really, again, quite good. Bit like John Lundstram, actually. Very consistent across the board. Joined us all the way back in League 2, on loan from Burnley. We then signed him on a free after that, and kind of kept playing for us here. Made 14 appearances in the Premier League in our first time in the Prem, and unfortunately didn't feature for us there, but then went out on loan to Shrewsbury. And now he is playing for Plymouth, and he's actually done quite well this season. 38 appearances, 4 goals, 9 assists, 2 player of the matches, 7.16 average rating. But yeah, nice performer for us over the years. Still looks pretty good actually. He's 27 years old now, valued at £1 million. And then the right midfielder position, we're going for the 4-2-3-1 in this thing. I guess this is the most common formation we played over the years. We have Kemar Roof, who played 147 times for us, scoring 30 goals. And yeah, a very nice player we used. We actually sold him to Millwall a couple seasons back now. But I imagine in FM17, this guy will be a lot better. Some of his technicals actually aren't that great, and on the surface of things doesn't look fantastic. Although in real life, he's Oxford United's best player and could easily be playing Championship football. But regardless, he actually done very, very well for us. If we look here, he joined obviously last season, or this season currently, on a permanent deal. Just really kind of, for the first, up until the Championship really, was an incredible player for us. You can see his average ratings are great, especially in the Championship. 10 goals, 10 assists, really, really good season. Probably, wow, it was his best season at the club. And then when it came to the Premier League, made 13 appearances, getting 1 assist. Unfortunately, didn't quite work out for him in the Premier League, and we did end up selling him to Millwall for £325,000, and didn't really feature much at all last season, only making 10 appearances. But Kemar Roof, a player that is in Oxford United fans' hearts, and certainly has a special place in this save, certainly. Then we have Alex Garcia, a player that we signed from Manchester City, who was part of our affiliation, of course, a bit like Angelino. Garcia, was a guy that we signed back in League Two actually on a loan deal. We got him. He now plays for Norwich actually. Still actually looks pretty good. 23 years of age now. And let's just take a look at his career stats. So he joined us on loan obviously from Manchester City. Played all the way up until the Championship. Went back to City in the Premier League. Didn't make a single appearance. And then went on a free to Norwich City. Hasn't really had the same impact as he did at Oxford, but he is getting lots of game time there. But when he was with us, he was an absolutely incredible player. Back in League 2, 9 goals, 9 assists, 3 player of the matches. A fantastic player, really, really important for our side. And was really a figurehead of our promotion pushes throughout the years. Really, really like Garcia. Really nice player. And he's got some great physical stats as well as some really nice technicals too. Then on the left-hand side we have Callum O'Dowda, still at the club. 138 appearances and 23 goals for him in his time. His contract expires actually very soon. I will offer him a new deal. That actually reminds me, let's go in and do that now, although he isn't actually interested. So it does look like we're going to be losing O'Dowda this year because he hasn't played too much football, which is fair enough. And let's just take a look at him over the years. Of course, actually is Oxford United through and through, a product of their own youth academy, joining them when I think he was about 9 or 10 or something like that. But he has been incredible for us over the years, making a hell of a lot of appearances, making appearances still in the Premier League too. Of course, playing in that Champions League final for us most recently. And yeah, you can see a very consistent performer. In League 2, 44 appearances, 11 goals, 12 assists and 9 player of the matches. Really, really good from him. And yeah, generally doing very, very well. Consistently playing for us up until the Premier League, of course. It's kind of a different kettle of fish, I guess, the Premier League. And he kind of struggled a little bit in there. But nevertheless, we did put him out on loan to Bolton and Leyton Orient. Didn't really have too much of an impact there either. But, you know, a great player. And I've really enjoyed using him. But it's a bit of a shame that he is going to be leaving us at the end of the season. I'm a bit disappointed that I can't actually go back and offer him a contract. However, it's okay. We can deal with it, can't we? But then we have Kelechi Iheanacho, actually. 123 appearances for the club in all competitions. 74 goals. What an incredible player this guy's been. Another player that we signed from Manchester City, kind of utilising that previous relationship we had. And we managed to get him on a really, really cheap price. If we just take a look here, £550,000 we signed him for. Came in, done well. The season after that, probably his best one. 32 appearances, 26 goals in the league with 12 assists. Really, really good performance from him there. He scored 30 goals this season in 52 starts. Really, really impressive again. And a real key figurehead of this side. £23.5 million his estimated value. And some incredible stats that have really really just accelerated through the seasons now, and he's looking a very, very good striker. Delighted to have him there. Our bench is Slocum, who is at who is he with now? He's with Bradford City, still playing, actually 33 years of age. We have Juan Camilo Herrera is obviously injured. Julian Green we've seen. Thomas Herrera actually, who's signing a new deal very, very soon to fend off interest from other sides like let's just take a look actually. Arsenal are interested, Monaco, Chelsea and Manchester City, valued at £49 million. He has a release clause of £54 million. He's getting a new deal, which ups that to £76 million, I think, and he's getting a big old pay rise as well. Avidaj as well, who's probably going to be leaving us. Joe Scars made 119 appearances for us, plays for Preston North End. He's in the under-21 side at the moment here, but he is still around playing as well. Also, Lewis Graben, a man that really just, wow, what a legend this guy was for us in the Championship. 62 appearances, 41 goals. Let's just reassociate ourselves with that. I might actually bring him back to the club, because why not? He's a great guy, and I might do that in the summer. We shall see. But yeah, 33 years of age now. We could actually make him a coach at some point. But he plays for Rostov now. And let's just take a look at that season he had with us in the Championship there. 38 league appearances, 31 goals. Absolutely insane. And he really was a massive figurehead for us getting promoted. He did get sold to Rostov for £220,000, where he's done okay. And yeah, what an incredible moment, really, to just look back at this squad. A few more notable players. Let's just flick back through here. Let's go back to 2015. We did have... Where's David Falpala? Is he here? There he is. David Falpala, of course, a player that we've used a lot. He now plays in France, Stade Malherbe Cayenne. Again, didn't really get much of a chance at Manchester City at all. Didn't make a single appearance for them, and got released on a free to join that side there. But had some very good seasons with us, scoring some nice goals over the years. David Falpala, a key player for us. The rest of them, quite a few of these players have actually just packed up. Alex McDonald being one. Bichelle packed up really early. A few of these other players kind of still playing as well. But remember, this is our team that we had right at the beginning, and this is what we have. Wow, actually, let's take a look at this season's best 11. Here they are there, and we'll take a look at our best performers actually this year. So if we have a look at goals, 30 goals, Kelechi Iheanacho leading the way, Avidaj with 18, Wilson with 15, Juan Gil with 12 as well, getting in there, Odegaard with 7, Tar with 5, Kimmich with 5, and the rest kind of go on from there. The highest value player is Martin Odegaard at £58 million. What an incredible player this guy is, and delighted to have him at the club. He's done really, really well this season. Then there's Herrera on 49 million, Asore 42. A really kind of lustrous squad here. And let's just take a look at the highest average rating for this season. Thomas Herrera there, 7.81. Good season for him. Let's just take a look at his stats. 4 goals, 8 assists, 7 player of the matches. Really, really good season. And Izawa, of course, was injured. But yeah, a really nice season from us there. You can pause and have a look at that screen if you wish. But that is going to wrap up this video today. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Really enjoyed this season, and I can't wait to get started for next season as well, where we hope to, well, I don't know if we can top this or replicate it, but we'll be in some different competitions like the Club World Cup, Club World Championships, whatever it's called. So we'll probably bring a couple videos of that one. But thank you very much for watching, and leave a like if you enjoyed the episode, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.